Hey everybody, and welcome to my 2 Cent Tuesday, where I pick a topic and I give you my 2 cents on it for the day. And I want to thank Josh for this one because it brought it to my Facebook feed about how to handle rejection. So I'm going to talk fast, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. So 2 things go on with rejection. One, I ask myself the question, what is really being rejected? Because let me tell you something, nobody wakes up in a day going, I'm ready to be rejected today, because it is a measurement of success. The more I'm rejected, the more successful I am. Nobody ever really gets up and says that in a day, but once we can look back across our timeline, our personal timeline, we can see the times that we got rejected, it give us an opportunity to be a certain kind of person. So what kind of person are you in those moments? So that goes back to ask yourself the question, what's really going on here? If you can work through the initial emotional reaction, because we all have them, work through that initial emotional reaction to ask the question, what's really being rejected and why? If it's project-based, that's one thing. That is over here. That is something more tangible. That's why is this idea not working? Why is this project not working? It's not the right fit. I need to be a person that's flexible and adaptable to say, how can I tweak this so that it's no longer rejected? That we can work with that and set it loose and let that be successful. What can I learn from this over here? Being rejected as a person? Oh, that hurts like hell. Make no mistake. We have all had our moments of being curled up in a fetal position because we've been hurt. And hurt people will tend to hurt people if we're not paying attention. But if you pay attention to yourself, it's called self-awareness. If you pay attention to what's really going on with you, you can then be the type of person that you want to be in all situations. For me, I hate being rejected. Make no mistake, I love people to like me. I really like that. But I've been rejected plenty in my life. And what I've recently discovered after my 41 years of being on this planet is that more often than not, that rejection I thought was of me as a person had nothing to do with me, but had everything to do with the other person's insecurities when they're around me. Let that one sink in. It was based on their insecurities of being around me. I know personally I'm the type of person, I set a high level of excellence for myself. I don't always hit the bar up here, but I'm always pushing for it. That energy kind of expands out and that affects other people. If they're not ready for that, they don't want to be around me because it forces them to look at themselves in a different way. And are they ready to be a better person on a regular basis? Because that's what it's going to take to keep up with me. The short answer is no, they're not ready for that. But the way that they've expressed it is they've rejected me. They don't realize that. I know what's going on, and that's okay. Now I can say that's okay. 2 years ago, I had a really hard time with rejection. A really, really hard time with that. It's not easy. Rejection, by all means, not easy. But you can work through it. Deal with the emotional reaction first. Clear the clutter in your head. And if you need some professional help for this, by all means, see a professional, grab a friend who's willing to listen first before giving you all the answers, or even a coach like myself. I can help clear that clutter in your head so that you can think clearly as to what's really going on in that situation. You're working through the emotion, you're not removing it, because there's a lot of energy here. So let's work through that emotion to figure out what's really going on and to find out what's actually being rejected. If it's the project that needs to be adapted, by all means, let's get in there and work on it. If it's a personal issue, sometimes we have to learn to let people go, and that hurts too. But we can also work through the hurt. Always ask, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? How can this help me be the person that I want to be? And that is my 2 cents.